Hello dear students, wish you all pink morning. Welcome you back to English literature class. Today we'll proceed further with chapter 9 in The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. So far we have been done that the Duke and the King now are using their various type of tricks to make the villagers or any town which they find on the river side, and in the 3 days now they don't have fear of the people because the Duke has come up with a plan, very well. Means whenever anybody asks them, they say that they have caught a runaway slave and they are taking that slave to the actual owner because they have to get reward of $200. And because the Duke has also got printed a bill where there is a picture of a runaway slave and now it's written $200 reward. So in this way, in 3 nights, they have cheated the people of $465. And the next day, towards the evening, they reach a small island, and there they find a small village on the either side of the river. So they stop there and start making plan how to cheat the villagers of the maximum amount of money. So Jim requests that he feels very tiresome and uncomfortable because he has to remain tied up all along the day. Then the Duke dresses him in a long calico gown and paints his face, hands and neck in a dull blue. And after that, Jim looks very fearful. Anybody can be frightened. And the Duke tells him to start giving howl like wild animal if anybody comes and start disturbing him, and the person will just run away. And he also, before that, he also asked Jim to stand before the wigwam, being dressed in that frightening way. And he also nails a placard on a pole where it's written "Sick Arab, harmless." And Jim does that. Now let's read further. These rascals had no particular plan and said they would trust to luck to show them the way. But the king and the duke now cannot think of any plan, and they completely say that they will depend now on their luck. They had bought some clothes from a store and had put them on. Of course, they have now put on means dress. Put on means wear. Put on. To wear. As they have now lot of money, so they have bought new dresses, and they are in those dresses only. There was a big steamboat tied up on the shore about 3 miles from town, taking on freight. And they find a steamboat tied up on shore, which is nearly 3 miles from town. And that steamboat was taking goods for transport. So freight means goods for transport. Goods for transport. Port. So seeing that I am dressed like a gentleman, now said the king, seeing that I am dressed like a gentleman, I had better pretend that I have arrived from St. Louis or some other big place. Take the canoe to the steamboat Huckleberry. We will come down to the village in her. Now king says that singer says to Huckleberry to take the canoe to the shore near that steamboat. Okay, and he says that people will see him wearing new dress, new and of course good dress, just like gentleman. So they will think that the king has come from St. Louis or some other big place. Now take the canoe to the steamboat Huckleberry. We will come down to the village in her. And he says that they will go to the village in that steamboat. By that steamboat. Okay. I did not have to be ordered twice to go and take a steamboat ride. I struck for shore about half a mile above the village and then went upstream in the easy water. Soon we came up a nice innocent looking country lad sitting on a log on the river bank. He had a couple of big carpet bags with him. Where are you bound for, young man? Asked the king. And now Huckleberry brings their raft actually towards that place only where the king has said, and there they find there is a very innocent looking village boy. Okay, lad means boy. Country here meaning village. Lad means you know very well, boy. So he is sitting on a log on the river bank. Log means wood. Piece of wood you can see. Log. A piece of wood. So the boy is sitting on a piece of wood on the river bank and he has a couple of big carpet bags with him. Couple of means two. Okay. Couple of means two. The boy has two carpet bags with him also. Where are you bound for, young man? Asked the king. Now the king asks the boy, wants to know from the boy where he has to go. Okay. Where are you bound for? Means where are you going? Where have you to go? For the steamboat going to Orleans, and the boy says that he is waiting for the steamboat. The steamboat is near, you know very well. And is going to Orleans. Orleans. Get aboard. Hold on, my servant will help you with the bags. Jump out and help the gentleman and Adolphus, meaning me. And the king asked the boy to come in their boat. Okay. And the king is addressing Huckleberry with Adolphus, means new name. Of course, there is some wicked idea on the king's mind, you know very well. Okay, and he asked, means the king asked Huckleberry to help the boy. The young chap was most thankful. Chap means again boy or man, You can see in the picture. He is Huckleberry only. He is helping actually the man. Now, the young chap was most thankful, saying it was tough work, lugging his baggage in that heat. Of course, that boy was very thankful because it was very difficult for him to lift his luggage in that heat. Okay. So he said, when I first saw you, I said to myself, it's Mr. Wilkes, to be sure, but it's just a bit late. You're him, aren't you? So the boy says that when he saw the king first, he thought that it's nobody but Mr. Wilkes. Okay, but it's just a little bit late. And he asked if the king is Mr. Wilkes. Okay? No, replied the king. My name's Blodgett. The king says that he is Blodgett. Reverend Alexander Blodgett. Again, new name he is saying here. But I am sorry for Mr. Wilkes not arriving in time. All the way, if he's missed anything by it. And the king says that he has been sent by Mr. Wilkes only, and Mr. Wilkes is late. If the boy wants to say anything, if the boy has any news for him, then he may give to the king. Well, he won't miss any property by it because he will get that all right. Okay. Now the boy gives the king new information that Mr. Wilkes is coming there to get property. Okay. And the boy says that anyhow he will get the property. If he is late, it doesn't matter. Okay. But he is missed seeing his brother Peter. But Mr. Wilkes is late, that's why he has missed seeing his brother Peter. Means his brother Peter is dead. As he is late, so he has not seen his brother alive. He died last night. Look, the boy is giving lot of information, and that only the king wanted. Peter talked of nothing but his brothers Harvey and young Williams. That's the deaf and dumb one. And he also says that Peter loves his brothers Harvey Williams and young William very much, and at the time of dying he always talked about his two brothers. And Harvey and young William are two brothers of Peter, and young William is deaf and dumb. Okay. Peter and his brother George were the only ones who came over from England long back. You see, the boy is giving them a lot of information. Of course, the king will use those informations in order to cheat people or usurp property or money from others. See here, there is a Peter and his brother, whose name was George. Both of them came to that place long back. Okay. From England, and George and his wife died last year. Harvey and Williams are the only ones left now. So, out of 4 brothers, George died the previous year, and Peter died the last day only. And who are alive only? Harvey and Williams are only alive, and they will only succeed to all the properties left by Peter. Okay. Well, dear students, the king has now a lot of information from the boy about the Peter, about Peter, not the, about Peter, who just died the last day, who just died the previous day. Okay, and at the time of dying, he was also only taking name of his brothers, Harvey and Williams, whom he loved the most, because Harvey and Williams are only alive. Peter's other brother, George, died 1 year back only. Okay, and so Harvey and Williams are to come, and they will just succeed to the property left by Peter only. And of course, the king will use the informations. Well, dear students, thank you very much for attending this class. Hope you have enjoyed the story. You know, story is very interesting, you know very well. Now, what happened with the king? What happens with Jim? What happens with Harvey, William? All these will get to know in the another class. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Ciao.